What's up, fam? We're at the dentist office today, like the surgical center. I'll explain more later because we're in public and there's not much time and we're here. Mommy's with you, okay?
When he was born full term?
Yes, yeah, overdue.
So he didn't have to stay any extra,
Nope.
He got to go home when you went home. Did he ever have to go back and be readmitted for any reason?
Nope.
Okay. Any allergies to foods or medicines tapered latex? Any snoring at night?
No.
Any history of heart murmur, seizures with fever or asthma?
No.
Any signs of kidney or liver disease? Has he had any childhood diseases in the past like RSV, chickenpox, measles, mumps, or
No.
Any antibiotics in the last month or so?
No.
And then, of course, he's not pregnant. So because
No.
Has he ever had anesthesia?
Yes.
Ear tubes?
Yes.
In April. And he did okay with those?
Yes.
That's a quick stun. Took you longer to get to
Yeah,
the anesthesia than
exactly.
it did to do. And then he got to go home the same day.
Yep.
Yeah. Any other?
Yeah, he's had 2 MRIs.
Okay. And they did him sedation for that?
Yes.
And why did they do that?
He has a cyst on the bottom of his spine.
And we didn't know about that in advance.
The what, the MRIs?
Yeah, about the cyst on the tailbone. Any pain in his teeth or his teeth hurting him?
Yeah, the one in the far back, right, on the bottom.
Remember when we went to the parade and then we got candy cannon?
They do. That's funny.
Yeah, that was kind of funny because the ball was bouncing, but I didn't get one. Mommy, I like this because when you fit your arm on it and the squeeze really hard, it's so funny. It's so weird.
We do a lot of crowns here. Most of our crowns are silver too, and the fillings fall out, and that's why we still tend to do more crowns than anything. But let's see the size of the
Right,
yeah. Again, we're gonna do a lot of crowns. Anything that is usually more than one surface. We don't have to worry about that tooth anymore.
So do you think you're going to cap the second one then too?
Yeah, probably that second one we may do a baby root canal first. We do quite a number of silver crowns. We're gonna let you see the x-rays and the photographs before we get started. The assistant's gonna answer any questions, explain to you what I recommend. What I will say is once we get in there, because we want to work fast, I'm gonna just start working on the back teeth. Kids tend to have decay on the same teeth on both sides. So probably if that back one on the right side has a cavity, probably the left one does as well. So we might be doing a crown there as well.
Basically, this is what happened. He had a cavity on his very, very, very back tooth. It was really small. They tried to do a filling in office, and because he was being like uncooperative, which basically means like he said no, like they don't like do any dental work on him if they're not cooperative, even the slightest amount, which I totally understand because they don't want to traumatize him or like make him scared of the dentist. But because they didn't do the work, they said, okay, well, let's just wait a few more months. It's really small. So we waited another 6 months for his appointment, and they said, okay, it's bigger. We're definitely gonna need to get this done. They tried it again, same thing happened. They referred him out to a dental office, which is why we're here. So now it's even bigger, and they're saying that it needs to be capped. So that's fine, like I totally get that, but they haven't done x-rays on him yet. And here they're telling me that he needs one capped and that every tooth around it needs to be capped too. Which that doesn't make any sense to me. In addition to that, they're saying because so it's his tooth back here, because this tooth has a problem, that the symmetrical tooth on the other side probably has a problem, and it's probably gonna need to be capped too, which means we're going from 1 cap to 2 cap to 4 caps. And that's just like, before even looking at his teeth. Ignore me, I'm in the bathroom because I don't want to talk in front of like a bunch of people. It's crowded here. But when I made the appointment, nobody asked me for any like health history. And then when we got here, they're saying that they need the medical records for Landon's MRIs that he had done, even though the cyst is like not problematic. They need to like have the records of that. And nobody told me that they needed that ahead of time. Nobody asked. And so now we're here. He's fasting. He's not allowed to eat before he goes into his dentist appointment. And they're trying to access medical records. And in order to get your medical records, it's like a process. Normally it takes like 24 hours, I guess, but they're trying to get it immediately. So he still hasn't eaten anything. He's doing so good, but I'm like super frustrated. I'm just calling BS, and I'm like so frustrated, and they can't access the medical records because I have to like sign a release form, which I did, and now they're not responding. I'm just so frustrated. I'm contemplating just like leaving, but we drove an hour to get here, and it's kind of hard to get like an appointment here, and he's having pain in his tooth. So I'm just frustrated, but we'll see what
No
happens.
one's here.
5 hours later, I just don't know. Sometimes being a mom is hard because you have to make the right decision and you don't know what that is. I asked for other people's opinions, and people, like half of the people that I asked were saying that it's normal to cap the serenity teeth, and the other half were saying do not do it. And it's basically what it is. It's like prevention because he needs one tooth capped. They're like saying that he's probably going to need the other ones capped. They normally would have just done this in the office, but because he had a little bit of trouble, like he was kind of resistant to doing it, that's why they sent him here.
So this is where we're at. It's one of those things that we're not sure exactly what's going on. So does he have pain in the mouth?
Yeah, his back
Okay.
one.
Did you try, the alternative is to have him being seen awake?
Yeah, they did try that.
And it
Yeah,
didn't
he
work.
was not cooperative.
Okay. Obviously with the anesthesia, we could, I'm on the fence, it should be okay. Given everything, it's just, the report looks much more
Yeah,
serious.
it's surprising to me that it seems serious because the way she made it out to me was like it's not an issue, it's never
The
going to
last
be an issue.
checkup with the pediatrician was how long ago?
A few months ago,
No problems
So,
with the anesthesia for the tubes?
no,
And did they also question about the system?
no, not at all.
If that's the case, I think we should be okay. I'll come back and we'll start it a little bit. Okay?
He has not complained one single time. We've been waiting for hours. It's now been 15 hours since he's had anything to eat or drink. He's doing so good. So frustrating.
Molars that need to be worked on today.
The red ones.
Yeah. So it's kind of back.
So they're capping all 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
His dentist just said that there was just one that needed to be capped.
She wants to cap all of them and do baby root canals on some of them.
And there's no other cavities.
So all of these here, she wants to cap. The treatment should be about 45 minutes, and that's including recovery. And then once he wakes up, the nurses will get you from the waiting area.
Finally, they pull him back there and he's asleep, and they just came and told me that, I don't know what to believe. People say to take medical advice, but at the same time, it's hard because, like, you hear about, like, scams happening. She said that we actually don't need to cap the one next to it. She said that that's, like, again, like, you're not allowed to do that. So the dentist that I was just talking to that told me that is, like, misinformed. I'm just getting negative vibes from this place. I kind of just want to get out of here. I would have left a long time ago if he was not physically in pain. Like, his back tooth, he's having pain. If it wasn't for that, I would have left a long time ago. But he needs to get that tooth fixed, and it's a pain to try to get into this place. It's been, there's like so much more to the story. It's been like a process and a half, but they're saying that they want to cap all 4 of his back teeth. I'm not like a dentist at all, and I want to just like trust the dentist. I want to be able to trust the dentist. But a week ago, when we saw our dentist, when they tried to do the fillings in office, they said that he had a tiny cavity in addition to this problem tooth. So I'm like so confused. But I just, at this point, I just want to get out of here. So I'm just gonna let them cap those teeth. If it's, whether it's preventative or whatever, they can just have my money. I don't care. I just want to take my baby and go home at this point. I just want him to not be in pain. This is so hard. Oh my God. I've had to do this 2 other times and it's never been like this. Lilia had to do it when she was little, and that was the dentist's fault. I've had people comment about my kids' teeth because they have, well, for one, I should have to say it's genetics. My teeth, I've had like 342 fillings in my life. Like, I don't even think I'm exaggerating. I have terrible teeth. Lilia's dad also has really bad teeth, so she was born with like the wrong genetics teeth wise. But I was taking her to see a dentist. I take all of my kids, like, as soon as they get teeth, they go to the dentist. When I took her, she saw the same dentist for a long time, and they're like, no cavities, no cavities, no cavities. I ended up switching dentists. I had ended up having a bad experience there with one of like the staff, and so I changed dentists, and I took her to the new dentist literally like a month later, and they said she had 13 cavities. And I was like, I've seen the dentist every 6 months since she was born, and they said that she's had nothing. So I don't know who's in the wrong here. I'm so skeptical now. I think this is why I have a great relationship with my dentist, but they're not like a kid dentist place. Maybe I should just like look into getting them there, even though they're not a kid dentist place, because at least I can trust them. So that I feel like I like did everything that I could have done. Like, my kids brush their teeth every single day, and the Cadence had no not one cavity, not even one. So that shows you like how much genetics goes into play. He's got my brother's teeth. My brother, he like never brushed or flossed or anything, and I swear he's had like one cavity in his life. So his teeth are perfect, same diet, same everything as the other kids. I know people try to say like the diet, and I don't know. What I'm getting at is I had to do this 2 other times and it was not this bad of an experience. I'm just frustrated. I'm so frustrated, and I just, being a mom is hard sometimes because you have to make like the right decisions at the right time, and sometimes it's on the spot. And so when I was waiting to get his MRI information sent over, I was thinking about it more, and then I was getting more skeptical about it, and I just had a bad gut feeling. And normally I go with my gut, but like I said, if he wasn't in pain, I would have pulled him, but he's in pain and I just need to get it done. So just so now I wait. And just look at this. He went from being the first patient of the day, we got here at 8 o'clock, to being the last. It is now 1:30. And I'm like stressed out too because I have so much work that I have to do. I haven't done any of it.
You're coming with me, buddy. Mom, out that door, make a left.
I'll meet you right out there, okay, Landon?
We're gonna go this
You're done. You did so good, Landon.
Then we're gonna go Target to find toys.
Yeah, and then we go to Target to find toys. You're right. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I'll take that off, okay?
He did great, everything was good. I'm just happy to be getting out of here. He's feeling so much better. He's like 100% again. Oh, yeah, you have a owie in that hand.
Hold my hand then.
From the IV. Sorry, I
They were
forgot.
like 2 years ago.
I'm sorry, I forgot you had the IV right there. This kid, man, he's been through so much in his little life.
Drop it.
Like, I don't know. I admire him.
Mommy, here.
We took him home and he finished up his nap and then had some oatmeal.
You hold my hand again. and then-
Sorry, I keep forgetting because they said to just feed him soft foods for the rest of the day. And as soon as he woke up, he was a new person and he's ready to get his toy. Okay, Lennon, you get whatever you want. Come here.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you.
God.
Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now.
Oh my gosh.
With the whole world at our feet, we can stay home, we can
How was your day?
How was school?
I got to go on out.
Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen them today. What kind of business are you guys getting into over here? It looks like Fiona's gonna eat Fred. I don't know about that. Oh, look at you. She's showing me a trick over here. Woohoo! Do it again. Ooh. Yay! That's a cool trick. You're gonna flip pretty soon. You're gonna do a flip. I'm drained. I think I'm like emotionally drained, like not as much physically drained because I kind of just like waited around all day. But obviously everything's fine. He's great. And that's all that matters. He's not even, he's got a little rash on his face from the tape though. You see that? They put this tape on his forehead. I'm not really sure why. They just
What
put
tape?
some marking tape.
Over here.
Oh, look down. Let's make me dress. We go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I can see it. No way, Jose.
So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'm gonna help put the other kids in bed too. Half of them are in the bath. Half of them are already in bed, but I'm tired. I'm tired. Then I have to work on my Vlogmas video. Which you guys, if you guys haven't noticed, those have been going up like late every single day.
Put that on, can't we put it
Ow.
on?
Yeah, not if you throw it at me though. So anyway, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
I hope you have a fantastic day.
So we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Say good night.
Good night.